Let me tell you a crazy story about how perception changes everything. So I met these two kids a while back, and we went to school together for a couple years. So I knew them for a little while, and they were brothers. Grew up in the same house, obviously, same mom, different dads. And one brother, even though they didn't have a lot in this household, they didn't have a lot of things. They had clothes though, they had food, and they also had a bed to lay in at the end of the night. So one brother was grateful for just having those things, and the other brother, he would hang out with a lot of kids that would always talk about the things that they had. They had these televisions, they had these video games, they had everything that they wanted in their life. So he started to feel a certain way about his current reality. But the other brother was just grateful to have everything that he needed in his life: food, a bed. They had a television, but it wasn't the best. It wasn't the newest one. But he was grateful that he can even just watch his favorite shows. And and as they grew together, one brother started to acquire more in his life. And it's not because he was manifesting or any of these things that we talk about, but because he was allowing himself to be grateful for what he had as well. Because the more that you're grateful for the small things you have, the bigger things naturally come, because you're like, all right, bet, like, I don't need these things because I have everything I need. For what I'm saying? And the other brother was like, shit, I have food and clothes and everything, but I feel like I don't have enough. And over time, when you move from a space of lack, then you're only ever going to receive lack, because it's what's in your mind and what your subconscious tells you every single day. And one thing I started to realize for myself is we wait on these things while the things that we desire are actually waiting for us to become the version that can acquire those things and have those things in our reality. If you can't become the version of yourself by being grateful and seeing the things for what they are and allowing yourself to grow within the reality that you're already living, then you're never going to have the things that you truly desire, because you're not able to even maintain those things. Because without maintenance, then it's not ever going to last. You're going to have things that pop up and opportunities that pop up that you're not going to see, or you're not going to be able to hold tight to you and keep those things close to you. And once I started to understand that, I realized that the only way to ever evolve with those things is by working on myself deeply and realizing that everything on the outside of me is just a perception of what I see. It's the either abundance that I see or the lack that I see. I love y'all.